Hello and welcome to the Game of Miles podcast, where Daddy and Papa take a game of inches and turn it into 1,000 miles. We are heading into week 12 of the fantasy football season, and Posh and I have a great week for you guys. Posh, how we doing today?
Good. Happy Thanksgiving Eve to you, Spelly.
Happy
I'm
Thanksgiving
excited.
Eve to you as well. Are you ready to eat your
I'm
your
ready.
weight and food tomorrow?
I am. I'm gonna fast. I'm not even gonna. Well, I'm not. I don't even know if I'll eat dinner tonight, but I'm definitely not eating breakfast. And we
Yep.
got a big day of eating turkey, mashed potatoes, fataya, which is a Lebanese thing, which you guys need. I'll bring. Maybe I'll bring some of those to Mansgiving.
Oh,
But
that'd be nice.
but yeah, I'm ready. Ready for a holiday highball start tomorrow officially. The official
Love
season of
it.
holiday highball. So it'll be a good day.
Yeah. Hey, real quick, break me down your Thanksgiving plate.
Well, turkey, white meat. I like dark meat, but I usually go for the white meat. Mashed potatoes and gravy. Um, Gotta have a roll.
Okay.
We do the fataya, green bean casserole, and then usually we don't have mac and cheese, but that's probably we just kind of do the standard stuff and some sweet potato casserole.
Ooh, that sounds pretty good. And what flavor of pie?
We just do the traditional pumpkin pie, the
Okay.
big
All
one
right.
with whipped cream, and that I usually need about an hour and a half after eating before I dive into that.
Yeah,
But we do it. What is your plate?
pretty similar. I think white meat, turkey with a little gravy on top, mashed potatoes and
Mm-hmm.
gravy, green bean casserole.
Mm-hmm.
I would do a salad, and we normally don't have mac and cheese, but that's been sounding pretty good lately. And
Yep.
then pumpkin pie as well with some homemade whipped cream. So
Yeah, we don't do anything too
looking forward to
fancy.
that.
We just do the standard meals. But I'm
Yep.
excited. And then the tryptophan hits, and it's time to take a nap.
Yep, exactly. And watch some football. But we'll be looking forward to recreating that day with everybody on December 3rd at my house. Remember to bring your dish.
Fourth.
And December 4th.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I don't even know what it is. Next Saturday. And bring your dish, bring a drink, and look nice. And we'll have a recreation of Thanksgiving.
That
So
was more
looking
for
forward
your
to
sake.
that.
No one show up at Spilly's house on December 3rd.
Well, you could show up, but you're just going to be put to work, clean the house, and all that good stuff.
Yes.
But
Also, I shout out to you. We were dressed the same. Looks like we got red,
yeah,
maroon, and ball caps on. So that was not planned. That's just great
we
minds
just
thinking alike.
by week 12 we are that in sync that the podcast is rolling and firing on all cylinders. You're looking good
Mm-hmm.
yourself. I agree. And with that, let's get right into our first segment. We do have a special guest this week, so we want to get through our regular segments before he joins. So the first one, of course, is check yourself. And I've been doing a bad job lately, but of course, check yourself, where we check the commissioner's predictions, is presented by BJ's Hardware. Cannot forget BJ's Hardware and the number one hardware store in all of the world. Post, what do we got for the people this week?
Look, deal of the week this week is earplugs and stretchy pants. Look, guys, there's two things you can't get back: your sight and your hearing. So if you're working on a project, running a chainsaw, maybe you're running a regular saw, a loud air compressor going, get your earplugs, plug your ears. We don't need that going away. And then also stretchy pants. Our pants are designed by yours truly, Spelly and I. They are dry fit material, water resistant, excellent for working in the yard, or you can wear them to church if you want to. They are they are for everyone. They will work, and they are stretchy pants on sale this week. Black
And they're
Friday
especially
sale.
on. Yes, we have a lot of Black Friday deals this week, but they're especially all the reasons that Jake just said, of course, are applicable for those two things. But if you don't want to listen to the political talk at Thanksgiving, if you want to tune out grandma from
Ooh.
asking you a million questions, bring the earplugs, get them before tomorrow. You can tune out your annoying family members. And also the stretchy pants. Yes, they're great for working, but when you eat your body weight in turkey and mashed potatoes tomorrow, you're going to need your meat pants. So come down.
Thanksgiving
We'll
pants.
be open till 8 o'clock tonight. And it'll just be like the traditional seeing everybody from college or, oh no, what is it? Seeing everybody from high school the night before Thanksgiving at the bar in your hometown. Just a great tradition. So come on down. But with that, we'll get right into it. Breaking down Grant's predictions. He did pretty well this week, and he's on a roll just overall in the season.
He's on a 3-week heater right now.
Mhm.
This week he went 5-1. The only matchup he got wrong was that Spelly versus Spencer. He picked Spencer. Spelly ended up edging Spencer out. The rest of us, he got right. Me, Rich, Maury, Grant, Fathom picked us all to win. And I believe he went his last 3 weeks are 6-0, 5-1, 5-1 again this week for an overall record of 45-21.
Very impressive. We may not think it, but he obviously knows what he's talking about a little bit. And I did watch his predictions video last week, and he said that he might be able to get us a little playoff sneak peek coming up. We'll see if he can get that done with Thanksgiving. If not, maybe next week. But
Ooh.
as always, great job by the commissioner. We look forward to the video this week.
Yes.
And going into that, just picking on the commissioner a little bit more, we had the slap bet showdown. This just gets sadder and sadder every week. I did see that Kamara was going to be out again this week.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor just keeps running away, and there's nothing more to say than just get my face ready.
I hate to say, yeah, this slap bet, it's over. So you lost that one. I've been trying to think of ways you can prepare the side of your face. And is this for the regular season, or does this include playoffs as well?
I think it was for the regular. Well, I think we just said for the whole year, so it's probably both. But at this point, it doesn't really matter.
No.
I mean, unless Taylor gets hurt, which I am not rooting for right now, obviously. But yeah,
maybe
either way,
maybe Grant will be a peach and let you pick the side of your face that gets smacked. And on Sunday when we were watching the Chiefs games, I was actually kind of looking at your face and his hands, sizing him up. And Grant's got big paws, and you better hold on for dear life.
I'm gonna have a few adult beverages and definitely prepare myself. But yeah, as long as I don't fall in the lake after the slap, I think I'll survive.
Well, you'll have a good audience, and for our viewers, Kamara is sitting at 142 points. Like Spelly said, he's out again this week. Taylor, just red hot right now. He's at 248.4 points. I know he scored 51 for you on Sunday. And it doesn't look like he's going to stop anytime soon.
That's fine. I am trying to just not be squid at this point, so I will take that red hot. And yeah, shout out to JT for that 51-point performance. Hopefully he could keep it rolling.
I was trying to see who even plays this week. Jonathan Taylor. And it looks like
he plays Tampa Bay, so a better defense. But I mean, he played Buffalo last week, who was supposed to be good and put up 51. So I think that he might come back down to earth at like 20, but that's still decent for me.
20, yeah. 20 is very okay in my book. Anyway, so prepare your face. I hope
Yep.
I hope it isn't as bad as we think it is.
It'll be fine. It's not going to be the first bet that I've lost and won't be the last. But enough about that. Let's get down to something that I've been looking forward to all week. And we knew that there was a potential for this to happen. Yeah. And it finally happened. And of course, we'll get into it in a second of what this person said. But going into power rankings, we have a new champion of the power rankings, a new number one spot. And that is, of course, you, Mr. Jacob Potion, number one. And how does it feel to dethrone Kyle for that?
It feels good. I was actually kind of hoping someone else would knock off Kyle besides myself because, I don't want the spotlight because when you're sitting at number one, Kyle got some flack for dropping to number two, and that's what happens when you're at number one. But it was a good matchup. Both of our quarterbacks were out. He had Cooper Kupp on bye. I had in my opinion, the stream of the week with Kirk Cousins.
I agree.
So Grant, take that into consideration for your
sub. I agree. Kirk Cousins has placed as a top 12 quarterback 7 times this year. And great stream.
He is a stash. He's going to be stashed on my bench for probably the remainder of the year. But I mean, I put up big numbers. Kyle scored, I think almost 115, which should be enough. So it was a good battle. We play again, I think in 3 weeks, the last week of the regular season. So it was good. Our points are only separated by 50. We have the same record. I just have 50 more points for. So it's but it feels good. It feels good to be at the top.
Well,
especially because last year I was at the bottom.
Yeah. What a turnaround. That is something that we'll have to talk about a little more as we get into the playoffs, going from potentially worst to first. Never been done in the league. So
Mhm.
keep rolling. You're doing great.
Thank
But
you.
yeah, you take over the number one spot. And of course, as soon as Kyle got dropped down to number 2, he made the comment, the best
Mhm.
team doesn't win it, blah, blah, blah. Kyle, we don't want to hear it. We've been saying it all year, and now that you are number 2, don't jump on the bandwagon now. But
That's one of his Kyleisms, but so he's got to say it. I mean, he has to say it. That's
yeah,
one of his mottos. So I don't blame him. But I know Willie got on him for saying that. But Kyle's sitting at number 2, which is still a good place to be. And I don't even know who he plays this week. Let's see who he plays. He plays
Spencer, so
he
has a
plays
great chance to
Spencer.
win. And you play
Yeah, he has got I play Maury in Porn Chub.
Maury is hot and cold. He could put up 140 or 90.
Or
So
4, yeah.
yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. But run us through the rest of the top half of the league.
All right, so I'm at with number 1. Kyle's at number 2. Our commissioner Grant has moved up to number 3. Fathom at number 4, and those are the 4 division leaders thus far in the year. Number 5, we got Rich. 6 is Landon, and Rich and Landon are actually in the wild card spots right now if the playoffs started this week. So 1 through 6, those are your playoff contenders right now.
Yeah, we have a pretty good race for the wild card spot right now between Rich, Lang, Maury, and Jim. So we'll see how that shakes out. But those 2 are sitting in the playoff hunt right now. Maury is 7, Jim is 8. And like I said, they have a great chance to still make it. I think Maury has a better chance than Jim right now, but we'll see how it shakes out. I'm at 9. Scott is at 10. Spencer and Willie are just solidified in those 11 and 12 spots. But yeah, we'll see. I was hoping to be able to make a playoff push, but just sitting with only 3 wins. And then Rich won last week. To get that 6th. We know Landon or Adam is going to be 1 wild card spot, and so everybody else is kind of fighting for that last one. And like Jim has 5 wins, Maury has 5 wins, but Rich getting that win last week to go to 6 wins really set himself apart. So
yeah, Maury,
we will see how it plays out.
Maury is the team you got to watch. I mean, I'm going to take that division, but like you said, his team he can put up 180. Or he could put up 80. You just never know. Even with all of his trades, he could still boom. So it'd be interesting to keep an eye on him. And then, like you said, Jim, and then you, Scott, Spencer, Willie are probably going to be fighting for the Squid Bowl.
Yep, we will be down in the trenches fighting for that. But yeah, it's a fun time of year. There's 3 games left, and a team could get hot and solidify their spot, or they could go over and miss the playoffs. So, and I don't have all the stats here in front of me. We're not that great on the podcast here, but I do think a lot of these teams that are in contention for the wild card spot play each other or play tough teams. So like Maury plays you this week.
Yep.
So I don't know. I just think it's not going to be an easy road ahead.
Nope. And like you eat, or even, like I play Kyle week 14, and that'll be a good one. I mean, that's for seeding purposes. And I don't know, Grant is number 3, and his record is he 6-5? No, he is 7-4. So
he got
I need I need you to beat him this week because I want him off our tail for bye purposes.
Well, I'll beat him this week just because it's a division matchup, and he's already going to get a slap on me. So I better at least try to split the season.
Well,
win on me.
Yeah, you got to hold your dignity.
Got to fight for pride. But
that's right.
While we're waiting for our special guest to join, real quick, we've been saying it all year as we're kind of getting closer to the playoffs. We have been saying Willie will not be the Squid. We said that very early on in the podcast. Looking at the playoff picture now, assuming that it stays the same, let's just assume the playoff teams are in and the Squid Bowl teams are locked in. Who do you think will be the Squid?
Oh man, okay. And I'm gonna let me get this. So I'm going to base this off of. Well, I thought okay, Jim. If Jim doesn't make the playoffs, he kind of scares me because he only put up 74 last week. I know every week's different, but the injury bug is on him, and I don't think his team is the worst team. I think injuries are just killing him lately or all season. But if I had to pick, since I'm eliminating Willie, I think I have to pick Scott.
Okay.
For Squid.
Well, you heard it here first. Well, we have Alex and Katie, but it looks like we only got Alex here. Welcome, buddy.
Oh, well, hello, Poshy, Smelly. Hello.
What's up, Jim? How are you doing?
Long time no see. You know, I've seen you on the old fancy football field, but not in person. How are you guys?
Good.
Yeah, doing great. Thanks for taking some time and joining us. You got any big plans for Thanksgiving?
Before we get to that, hold on.
Okay.
You guys have a little bit of intro music, do you not?
Yeah, we do.
Okay. I have a special one for myself, so I'm gonna redo my intro. Hold on.
Okay.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, maybe. Is that Kia Shine? Yeah. That song will forever remind me of riding around in Jim's red Ford Explorer, and he would have that
the
song,
Ranger
or the Ranger, excuse me, the red Ford Ranger, excuse me, with the baseball stick shifts. And he would have that song going.
And I kept it under 10 seconds so you guys won't get sued. We're good.
Thank you so much. We already got copyrighted on our first ever episode. We got hit. Our lawyers are taking care of that.
Yeah. Also, I didn't get the red shirt memo. Next time. Next year.
Yeah, you have to rewatch the pod, but this was not planned. Me and Spelly, we're dressed the same.
Well, speaking of shirts, why don't we just get right into it? Because, I think a lot of us have been pretty active on GroupMe throughout the fantasy season, and there's an infamous shirt over in Broomfield, Colorado we hear about, and we want to know, is it still alive and well? Is it burnt? Like, what happened?
Yeah, that's a great starting question, and I appreciate you asking because everyone is wondering. You're right. No, it's still here. It's still active, and it's game day ready, baby.
Oh man!
Oh yeah, it's here. It's gone through some troubling times, though. I gotta say, I wore it on the Super Bowl. Whoa. Wore it when they lost to the Ravens. Double whoa. And then we lost to, I forget what it was after game 3, but we had a losing record for the first time since 2015. I thought it was on me, boys.
Well,
we're back. We broke the curse. We're wearing it.
We still have to get you an official Chiefs shirt, though.
Yeah, I agree. I've outgrown all of my Chiefs ones since I moved. I don't have much left.
Yeah, I thought I did. Well, you sent it in GroupMe, but I was like, I don't know if there was like a Chiefs arrowhead on the sleeve or something. I used to have a shirt like that, but mine was not cursed.
Well, I mean, I'll say it now, it's not cursed anymore.
No,
we've broken the curse. And
yeah, you're a new man.
This year's Super Bowl, round 2.
Well, so were you wearing this shirt as the Chiefs have started to turn things around and make a comeback?
I have, yeah. I was wearing this 2 weeks, and we're on a 4-game winning streak, but 2 of them are on me.
Well, you have to keep wearing it now, so yeah, keep wearing it.
How the tides turned. Everybody wants you to burn it. Now we're asking you to wear it every single week. I love it.
That's right.
Do you wash it, or is it you just keep wearing it?
Oh no, I'm a laundry guy, guys.
Yeah.
Every week, every
yeah.
football and laundry.
Okay. Pit stains.
Hey. Yeah. Right.
You gotta clean up.
That's right.
Black really helps with that.
Yeah.
White gets a little dirty.
Dark gray and black. Those are the only shirts Jim wears. So he's staining them out.
Well, talking about curses, I have another thing here.
Okay.
And I've been doing a lot of research. My fantasy team someone put a curse on it. I don't know, but no matter what I do, the best running back in the league always gets there on my team, right? And now it's 3 weeks. I just got a notification that Kamara is out this week as well. And my fantasy my playoff hopes are over. Unless I break the curse. So,
Well,
Uh-oh. Are we going to break it here on the podcast?
yeah, and I researched the easiest way to do it. And they said,
let's see.
Okay, what you got?
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
they said like you have to find a mirror first off.
Okay.
And I didn't find a mirror, but I found this like reflective bowl, and I think this
Okay.
could work. So I'll look into the reflective bowl, and I just got to say this 3 times.
Okay.
Okay.
I got to read it though. Hold on. Okay. Hathor, send it back. Hathor, send it back. Hathor, send it back. That's it, boys.
Dude, that's our first voodoo on the podcast. Right?
Come on. I'm back. I'm back. I
Okay.
feel so free, so lifted.
Wow.
Okay. Well,
Jim.
congratulations to you. I love the first thing you're like, first thing I need to do, find a mirror. Well, I didn't do that.
Didn't find that. I didn't know if he was gonna like put the bowl on top of his head. I didn't know what he was gonna do.
Get the 10 foil out, guys. I don't know. There's
Bowl cut.
Well, you know what? We go over the slap bet every week, and since I
Ooh.
traded Kamara to you, he hasn't been producing, and so I hope that he can come back and maybe turn things around and get this slap bet turned around for me. So I hope that you get a healthy running back. You need it.
I do too.
I do need it, but your face is going to be ruined, my man.
It was I was gonna suggest you need to start making Ann mad and she starts smacking you so you can get like a good callus going right here. So when Grant hits you, you just don't feel a thing.
Maybe
Yeah.
they would do it. Who knows? We don't know what they do behind the scenes.
That's true.
You never know.
Spelly's gonna show up to the podcast with a black eye one of these days.
Grant already said he was ordering some kind of like wrist workout machines or something. I don't know. Take that with how you want.
I was gonna say, Grant, I got a free exercise you can be doing if you get that on Amazon.
Oh man.
Oh,
Well, Jim,
awesome.
you know, your shirt and your curse, those were our 2 topics, and I'm glad we got those out of the way. But now we got to talk about something real important.
Oh,
And Spelly and I spoke about this earlier, but what does your Thanksgiving plate look like?
oh. Okay.
What's your go-to Thanksgiving meal?
Yeah,
build it
yeah.
for us.
I'm a fixings guy. Like turkey is kind of secondary, but you got to have it. So it's on the plate with some gravy. Then, all right. So we've kind of been cheating the last few years. We buy Whole Foods and just heat up in the oven for 5 minutes. It's
That's
great.
okay.
Sure.
We get the stuffing on the side. We get the mashed potatoes, sweet potato
Mhm.
stuff, and then we get like lobster
Ooh,
Ooh.
tots and things like that.
that sounds good.
Yeah. But it's like, honestly, I feel like the Thanksgiving meal is a little overhyped.
Sure.
It's the leftovers. That's where the real
Amen.
are. Because then, like, all week, you just keep
Yeah.
on eating that good. You know?
Dude,
Yes,
leftover, like a leftover turkey sandwich is better than the turkey like on Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Get some mayo on there.
Oh
I
yeah.
love it.
Well, there's a reason we only eat the meal once a year. Like if it was that great, we'd be having this meal like every month or something. So I'm with you. I
It
agree.
is like my favorite holiday, though, I'll say, because like it's an excuse to eat too much. I'm in. An excuse to drink too much. I'm in. An excuse to watch football all day. That's like 3 of my favorite things. All in one.
It's
And
way
you're
more.
Yeah, and you're off the next day.
It's
Like,
way
yeah.
more relaxing than like Christmas. Christmas is kind of chaotic, at least in my family it is. And then I just in Halloween, you know, everything's just chaotic. I feel like Thanksgiving and everyone's just like relaxed and hanging out.
Right? You guys got
So-
Do what?
You guys doing a big family thing?
Yeah, the Laposhas are getting together, and then I got to go to Sam's family during the day, so I'll be getting eat 2 meals.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Thanksgiving's always a 2-day event for me. We always go to Ann's family on Thanksgiving, and then Friday our tradition for the Spellmans is get together and watch the Nebraska-Iowa game since everybody's running around on Thanksgiving. So we just do that.
That's this weekend?
Dude,
Okay.
That's Friday. They always play on the Friday after Thanksgiving.
Dude, I
So-
just realized we got the 3 Skurs fans here.
That's right.
This is the Husker podcast.
Rebrand.
Perfect. That's right.
Yeah.
Are you guys staying in town there in Broomfield?
Yeah, staying here. Doing a great fun house project of painting the kitchen cabinets. So that will
Ooh.
be an adventure. You know,
Yeah.
30
I-
30 plus adventure stuff. You know,
I did
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
You're so crazy, dude.
Oh man, I already gone to Home Depot twice today. It's pretty good.
Hey, if you're doing a project and you only go to the Home Depot store once, it's not a project. You have to go 2 to 5 times.
Mm-hmm.
For
There
a
when it opens,
project.
there when it shuts down.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
Well, your homework for the week is send us some pictures of. We just want to see the house and send us some
Okay.
pictures of the project. So
MTV Cribs.
And
That's right.
your guys' homework assignment is to come out and visit. And this goes to everyone watching the recorded. Come on out to old Colorado. I got a house. It's not a big
Yes.
house.
You got extra places for us to crash?
Got a couple places to crash, 3 beds, 2 big
Let's go.
couches, some air mattresses. Beyond that,
Yes.
I got
I love
Airbnb credits. Let's get the fuck into the mountains, yo.
Airbnb credits. All right.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. Are you still coming in town on the 26th?
Yeah, I was gonna say I'll be in town probably one night after Christmas. We're driving to Iowa for the Christmas and then coming down. So if you guys are around, love to see you.
Well-
no plans yet, but
Well, when you solidify a date, let us know because Stelly and I have been brainstorming some ideas.
is this when are you gonna run like the beer mile? Since I've never seen it, is that one?
No, well, that's on Grant. He's got the video. So I think Landon has the video now too. Someone just got home.
Yeah,
Someone's garage
Anton.
door. But yeah, when you solidify a date, let us know because we'll put something together.
Perfect. I'll let the crew know
Yeah.
when it gets finalized. I won't be there for Mansgiving. I know that much.
That's okay.
So eat some sweet potato casserole from me.
We'll freeze
do.
we'll freeze the meal for you. So when you come down, you can eat it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. Well, Harmon, thank you for joining the podcast. We're going to wrap things up over here, but best of luck the rest of the season. We hope that your running back gets healthy. We hope the shirt brings us good luck on a Super Bowl run.
I'm curse free. I'm curse free, baby.
We love to see it. If it works, everybody's going to come on the podcast and do it.
And if I ever need a curse broken, I'm going to text you. And you got to text me the 3 things to say.
Okay, I gotta find the Google.
He's just going to say, just Google it.
Yeah.
I do have one quick question though.
Okay.
I'm sure you announced at the beginning of the pod, but what's the discount at BJ's this week?
Oh, this week is earplugs and stretchy pants.
Ooh, I like that.
So
I'll be going there for a different reason. I'll be going there for paint. Not for the cabinets, but because I'm going to paint the town red this weekend. I'm going to get my
baby.
Hey, we got a special discount just for you, buddy. We'll give you $4.20 off every gallon of paint you buy. Just
BJ
that's
420.
a Colorado special.
That's the online code BJ 420.
Oh, buddy. All right. I'm going there now.
All right, Jimbo. Thanks for joining.
See you, Jim.
Bye. Holy shnikes.
I love it. He was brainstorming some of those ideas with me this week, and I knew it was going to be great. We've had a lot of great guests over the past few weeks and months. So we're running out of time, though. If you want to get on the podcast, text us, and we'll get you on. So.
Well, that was a first for the podcast. We had our guest had intro music. He spoke about every speaking point that we had noted. We didn't have to bring it up.
He brought his own segments. Yeah.
He brought his own segments, and he broke a curse and did some voodoo on the podcast. So that was the first, and that'll get the ratings right up.
That's right. I love it. Well, I don't think we can top that, so we might as well just wrap it up here. As always, we hope that everybody has a great week on the fantasy field, and we also hope that you guys have a great Thanksgiving week. Spend time with your families and loved ones, and travel safe. I know I am super thankful for the league, and thankful for you, Posh, and the podcast. And I hope you have a great week as well.
You do the same. Everyone, happy Thanksgiving, and we'll talk to everyone soon.
Take care.